Hey everyone and welcome. I'm Dark Sky and today we are playing Incremental Factory and we have gotten quite a ways on this game so far. We got the purple potion or the purple science pack, and then we also have the red, the green, and then the blue one down here. But today, what I want to do is I'd like to set up the drone ports and the drones and all that fun stuff. So let's see if we can't get that going. What I want to do is, let me see, how much space do I have on this one? So this is out of 5 out of 8 at the moment. So I got 3 more spots left. I probably want to keep that because I do have, let me see. I just got to scroll out here. So what do we got here? We got the, so I want to do the drone factory. I want to do the drone ports. It's supposed to kind of increase the execution speed, getting things like, back faster and all that. I'm not, sure how that works, but figured, let's make it, see what happens. Okay, so the other one is this phenolic resin plant, which is this one over here with the little golden teardrop. And then we also have the battery. And what is it? Is it the solar battery array? Is that the little star? Oh no, the star is the graphene lab. Okay. All right, yeah, because we just recently unlocked a graphite, so we could probably get graphite going. Graphite miner. Yeah, that should be an easy one to set up. So let's get the graphite miner set up, and then let's start working on the drone factory, because the drone factory is going to take the Gen 2 chip, the Gen 1 chip. It's going to take some gears, and then we're going to need the copper cables, and then of course some energy. So yeah, let's see if we can get that going. So we'll go to here. This is the one where I just do my simple ones, where we got 8 of 8 so far. Let me see, maybe I can do another one. Oh, I still have enough for another. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there, and this one here is going to be also my single ones. All right, so we're going to do, let's see, can we do an extractor? Is an extractor what we need to do to make this? To make the graphene miner. All right. And then what do we need for the graphene miner? We just need energy. And we do have quite a bit of energy right now. We're sitting at 100% energy, so I think we're all right. And that's graphite. Okay, so we have graphite now. That's starting to increase. But so what we're going to be doing now is we want to do the ports. I think I'll set it up here. Nice big open area, a place for us to be able to work and make all the ports. So I want to set up a production. And on this production, I am going to set up a drone factory. That's what we want. So we want to do the drone factory. I don't know how many of these we're going to make, but it takes all those parts, one Gen chip, Gen 2 chip, one Gen 1 chip, 2 gears, 8 cables, 12 energy, and that makes one drone. I don't know how fast I can make those, but we'll see what happens. So let's do this here. So that's what we're going to be working on. We can currently have 8 connections. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 4. We have 4 ones right now. This one is going to be the going out the other direction for to go to the drone port. So we have this one here. All right. So what I want to do is I need the Gen 2 chip, which is going to be this piece right here. So I want to take this whole piece here. I want that right there. Control C. And then up here, we're going to do a Control V. Okay, so now that's going to make all those pieces there. I think, what do we got here? What color are we going with? Looks like the 5 for the little drone guys. I don't know. Maybe purple would be a better one for these guys, huh? Do I have a purple used yet? Have I made one? I changed that to kind of a weird purple, but I don't see any of our colors being purple, so that could be a good one for the drones. So let me start changing these ones here to the purple. And then when we get this one done here, I mean, we can really only just make like one at a time. Otherwise, it kind of freaks out a little bit if you make too much at all at once. So we'll just do like a little here at a time. Try to get this all done here. All right. So now what the next thing we need to do is this is for the Gen 2 chip. Now we need to go find the Gen 1 chip. Shouldn't be too hard. Here's the Gen 1 chip right here. It should be just those pieces right there that we need to play with. And then we'll take this up here to where we're working, and we'll put this right up here. So there's our Gen 1 chip. We have our Gen 2 chip down there. And then the other thing that we need to do is for the drone, we need gears. So we're going to have to set up the gears. We're going to have to set up the cables. So here's the copper cable thingies. And then we should have the gears kind of close by. They don't really take too much stuff. Right here, here's the gears. So it's just going to be one line right here for the gears. And then right here, it's going to be what it looks like it's just going to be this one single line here for the cables. So we'll put those two in and we should be good to go. So we just got to wait for these big ones to get done. But see here, so the drone takes the gears, the copper cables. Oh, and that's going to take some energy. So let's up this the drone factory here. Maybe get it up closer to about, I don't know, let's say like 26, maybe. That's probably good. And then see, I want to do, no, if we do 26, let's see, I need to have at least a total of 4 coming in. Oh, that should be fine. No, actually, I need to go down a little bit. What, 20? I think 20? Yeah, 20. Give me 5 connections because I need 1 connection where the drones leave. And then they go on into a connection. So we're going to have the drones go into a warehouse, and then we can use the drones to build a drone port. And we need 100 drones to build a drone port. This should make us at least 20. We could make a lot more than that, you know, just depending on what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Okay, so it looks like we have all those lines all set up. So now we have our green, we have our blue, which is our Gen 2 chip. We have our Gen 1 chip. Technically, we have the copper right here, so we could just copy this line right here. Do I need 1 or need 2? I don't know. Let me see. I'll just go with the 1 for right now. And then we'll put that one up here. And then the other line we're going to need is, let me see, we're going to need the coils. We're going to need the chips, and we're going to need, let's see. Oh, and we're going to need gears. Okay. So I don't know if I can do gears or not now, or if I have to wait. So here's steel, here's gears right here. Let's see if I can do gears, get those out of the way. Right here, and then let's put those in there. And then the other one that we're going to need is this one here. We have pretty much everything all ready to go. Let's see if I can't. So we'll take this here, and we'll take that down, and we'll plug that in there. There we go. So now this one here has all the stuff coming in. We have 400 of the copper cables, 400 Gen 1 chips, 400 Gen 2 chips. We're just waiting for the gears to be made, and then we should be making 20 drones here, but probably per second or whatever. There we go. So now we have the gears are coming in. Gears are being made. All right, that looks much better. Everything's a little bit more streamlined and whatnot. So we have this coming down at 12 a second on this on the gears. What I might do, no, not the gears, I'm sorry, the copper cables only seem to be coming down at 12 a second. but it looks like it packed that up pretty good. We have 400 drones in there. So now let's take that and we're going to stick that into the warehouse. And 400 drones, that should be able to get us start making ports. So it's gonna be a beautiful thing. So we have this here. So let's put that down there. We'll put in the drones. See, our drones are shooting up. We're already 500-600. Okay, no problem, right? So we should be able to make a port. Since the port is just a single one, if maybe I can just plug it into my little singles here. So I'll do a production and I'm going to stick that right there. So on this one here is going to be my my drone port, and I am going to have it. And the only thing it requires is electricity, and I still have 100%, so I should be plenty good. I could probably stick in close to probably 30. So 20 plus 12 should be 32. So we're just waiting for all that to be made. This down here at the bottom now says it can do 180 tasks per minute. So I imagine it's making these drone ports and shooting these drones off in different directions. And that's allowing us to make stuff a little bit more quicker and everything. I think that's what's going on there. Let's turn that purple, so at least we know what that is. But I don't know. I see those drones really flying, so I don't know. So really hard to say what's going on there. And I think it's it's probably this green one, isn't it? Yeah. Which is the cables, the copper cables. Yeah, the copper cables are what's slowing us down. If we multiply that up a little bit, I think we can get a few more going. Let's see, let's push that up there, push this down, back down here. There we go. And then what I want to do, see, this is the cables right here. Let's do a node. We're going to stick that node there. And then I take this out of here, and we're going to take this down here. There we go. So then now that should dump a little bit more. What's going on there? It's 12 per second. That's not too shabby. So what I want to do is I want to do that. And then, okay, so I got this, and let's do a shift on this. Right there. And then we're going to do an alt and do a copy. I think something like that probably worked pretty decent. And if we can take this and move this even up even more, there, that should help things out a little bit, I think. Then we'll bring this one down. There, that should do all right. All right, let's change that. Let's see, we should be able to get back to getting our 400 drones in there per second or whatever it is. And so we should be able to knock those out a little bit quicker. Now, how are we doing on this? We should be we should be doing better. We're doing about 40, 36. So it seems to be catching up. Now we got the yeah, this is coming down. What is this coming down at? 13? Really? I would have thought that it was going to come down a little bit better, but oh, I see. Okay. Let's up these cables some. Okay, there we go. Now those are going through a little bit quicker. We have this going down at about 14 per second. So that's pretty decent. You can see my drones already are pretty getting close to about 4K. So they're really just pounding it out. Looks like maybe the Gen 2 is getting a little behind. Yeah, the Gen 2 chips. They're having a tough time trying to keep up. We may want to take this one here, add in a node. Put that node here, and then what I want to do is probably take that. No, got to take this apart first. Then I'm going to put that in there for the Gen 2 chip, and then have that come in there for the Gen 2. All right, and then we're going to change this guy purple. All right, so then what I want to do now is I want to take this whole line. of this Gen 2. And I'm going to do an Alt copy if it'll let me. So once that one is made, that should kind of increase it, get it back into order, I think. And then we should be all right. We should be good to go. All right, we're down to our last one just being made right now. I believe it's got to be somewhere in here. So what we got going on here now is we're doing about 2.43, looks like right here. And then we got about 1.29 on this one. I don't know why. Let me see. Our copper ore is a little on the low side. You know, if we were to bring down until I could get that down to 4, which there it is right there. That's 4. But we could take this down altogether. That would probably help out. Actually, I don't want the 32. I can't do 32. I can do 26. That would give me enough for the for me to bring in another line. And then what I want to do here is, yeah, I want to take these lines right here. And I want to just bring these down a little bit. So we copy that, put that down here. And then this one here is going to go right into this. And then that way we should be able to bypass that. When I first put down the factory here for the Gen 2 chip, I didn't realize that if I didn't max it out, that I could put down up to 8 lines. Well, actually 7 lines. I could put 7 lines into it and then have 1 line going out. But I didn't realize that I could do that. So that's actually kind of nice that I have this ability right there. So now that we have that going on, we just need those to start pumping out right through there. But let's straighten this line up a little bit, get it a little bit nicer. So once these 2 here are made, then we should see an increase on this because now we're forcing more through these. And I don't know. I don't know if I end up getting more or not, but being that I'm not having to like make it in here should make quite the difference. So you can see we got the cables right here as a 2, and then it says it's supposed to be able to make 26 returns. So that'd be pretty sweet. So we're just waiting for this last one. There we go. 32, 32, 12 per second going up into this. Now this is doing like around 3 or so, so not too shabby. Once my numbers get built up a little, I think what I might do is put down a node right here, and then that way I can make multiple copies of this right here, and that should really get this this thing going. Well, how are we doing here? See, we're just kind of cycling in the teens right here as far as cables. So we're not doing like absolutely just awesome. I think we could do a little bit better. All right, so let's put the node in here, and I want to take this. I want to put that in here. Take this out, and let's put this one in here. And that is going to be our cables. I'll turn that purple. And then what I think we should be able to do is take this line right here. And so if we're doing 12 there, and then we do another 12 there, it should be 24. It should really kind of push those numbers, I think, in this. Once we figure out what the number base is on how we get like just the kind of the perfect situation here, I think we'll be able to do it on the rest of the other formulas to kind of get everything just, you know, kind of ironed out. Just got to finish getting these last few parcels taken care of, and I think we're gonna be sitting pretty good here. Now you can see this one is getting quite large, and I think we're gonna need to expand it a little bit to kind of straighten it up a little. I want to probably, not probably, I definitely want to take these ones here, and let's just pull these back a little bit. There we go, right there. That looks pretty good. All right, so we are definitely getting the green on that. That's great. What is going on here? Okay, so I still have one left down here that's not completely done. But we're getting like 30 a second here, 7.5 here, 6 here, 1.71 right here, even with that one not being totally done there at the on the end. So we're not doing too shabby. And then ultimately we're bringing in 4 right here, bringing 5 out to this one here. So we're doing roughly about 6, I guess. So, I mean, we're still climbing. We're getting up there. We're getting some numbers. Oh, there they go. Now it's all, the numbers are in. So we are good to go. Must be something on this. There we go. Let's max out this guy. There we go. Now we're getting 32 per second. We're getting 64 per second on this. We're getting roughly about 13 per second on this. So we're really just shooting them up. So this is just for the Gen 2. If I took the Gen 2 here, there, okay, yeah. So ultimately it comes into here for the drones. Okay, I got you. I got you. So we're doing pretty good. Let's see, 400, 400, 400. There's still cables. The cables are a little on the low side. Oh, I see, because this one needs coal. Okay, so let's back this one off a little bit, maybe to 26, and then we'll up the coal. Yeah, I think that's where we want to be. 22 and 10. Yep. We're getting the green light on that one. So that's what we want to do. We want to do 22 on the copper smelter, 10 on the coal miner. And then that gives us a nice green across the board right there. 22, 10. All right. So we have them going pretty good. We got a green on that. We're doing 32 on each one of that. So that's what, 64, 90, 96. So that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. My eyes play tricks on me. I can't tell if that looks straight or if that's a little off. Let's see here. So we got on this one here, they're all doing 16. This one's maxed out. All right, so what's this one doing? This one isn't maxed out. This is doing iron. Iron needs coal. It doesn't need the power plant. So let's take the that out there. We're gonna max out this bad boy, and then let's just back it back to 20. Let's try 22. See where that puts us. There we go. So that puts us on the green again right there. And see, how about this one here? So we'll put this one up to that, back it back to 22. Get rid of the power plant, put in a coal miner up to 10. There we go. So that gives us a nice green light on that. What is these ones doing? Are these maxed out? These are maxed out. They are good to go. Well, these are doing like, should be doing 12.25, which is what he's doing. So you should, oh no, they're all doing it. So that should be good. What's our line look like down here? Is it still red? It is still red. So there must be, let's see, let's look at this one a little closer. These two are doing like 2. These ones are doing 1. Let me see if we can't fix something on this. So this one here is doing coal. It requires coal. It requires oxygen. We're not getting enough coal. So let's back on the power plant, up the coal. Maybe back this one back to 22. Up that to 10. Almost need to have another line coming into this one that's just coal. So if we were to take this line here and back this up here, do an extraction, kind of stick it right here and just set this one to max coal, and then bring this coal into here. Would that be enough coal? That should, yeah, I see it being 400. That shouldn't be an issue anymore. So I should be able to back this one down all the way and up this aluminum. I can see it trying to get up. It gets up to about 6 roughly. So yeah, that one should be pretty good. I just don't like the way that it, like this one here, I had to bring in this little piece into this, like it there, because it covers my numbers. All right, so this one here, let's see, this is 1832. What are we doing? We're doing copper smelter. All right, let's up that one to 29. And copper smelter requires coal, so we're going to bring this back down to 22. Up this to 10. There we go. So now that should go green, and we'll just do the same thing with this one here. Okay, looks like we're pretty green on those. I mean, this one here is red, but the rest of these are kind of off green, so they're actually pumping out quite a bit. This one's doing 12 per second. We're up to 43. We're not too far away. Oh, look at that. We must have upgraded something, because now we're at 62,500. So that's pretty decent. We got some decent stuff coming in. What I want to do, though, now is probably take this line here, and let's push that up to about right there. And this one here, let's zoom in, and let's grab just this line. And we'll smack this one up close and personal. And then this part right here, now that we've kind of figured out what works, we're going to just pick this one up right here. We're going to do a Control C, and then a Control V down here. We're going to push that one right up into there. And then when it's ready, then we'll change its color, connect it to this, and it should be good to go. What we're going to need to do is get rid of the cable extruders and all the copper miners. And then we want to up that. The Gen 2 chip, what did we do on this one here? We took this one up to 26. So we want to take this one down to 26. And get rid of those. All right. So that should be pretty good. And once this line is ready to go, we should be able to plug it right in, and we'll have this line complete. So we'll have all the drones and everything. So you can see how much it really takes, to kind of just make sure that these lines are all nice and balanced and whatnot, so that we're getting our optimal performance or optimal efficiency, if you will, to, getting all this stuff in. So that's really what we're kind of looking at is we want optimal efficiency. So when we get up to the end, there's no room for error. We're coming there. We're coming to play hard, and we're bringing our A game. That's what it's about. So we're gonna have this this line all kind of set up perfectly, and I want to say that make this line kind of these lines, like the way they're set up, helps us to set up for the end, for us to get done with incremental factories. So I think that this is really going to assist us in a huge way to get make sure that everything is going. You see our drones here, we're almost at the 62,000. I think once we plug this in, this line should go green, and we should be good to go. Okay, so now we're all plugged in here. We got a few more. We got 4 more things here that are still kind of just plugging away, or getting things working and whatnot. But you can see we're now plugged in here. The line is blue, so we're good to go. Everything's all plugged in nicely. We got 60,000 of the drones. So we got plenty of drones. I think what we could do is, if we wanted to, is set it up so that we have a bunch of maybe drones over here. But you know what? I don't honestly know how the drones are going to help us in the in combats and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe there is something that's hidden that I don't know. But we'll keep our eyes out. Keep looking for how the drones are going to help us. maybe you know, as the game progresses and the developer adds more to the game, maybe the drones will become more of a staple for us to you know, make bigger and better things. But for right now, I mean, it allows us to do a few more tasks per minute, which is great. And you know, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So we just keep working with that. All right, so it looks like we got one last one, and it's almost done here for last parcels right here. But you can see our lines are nice and blue and green and whatnot. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, good. So now we got it all set up and everything's all nicely perfect and whatnot. Man, I tell you, that is a huge line right there. I mean, we could probably take this one here and, but yeah, quite the base or the setup right there that we needed to set up for. So that was pretty nifty. But anyways, we'll continue this more, and I think that this thing is bound just to get bigger and bigger. And I tell you, after a while, it starts kind of taxing your frames per second. You can see mine kind of bouncing around. But, you know, I'm still holding strong at 144, even with all this. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for today. I appreciate you guys coming along and joining me on this and, you know, following me along on this this incremental factory. It is just, it's nuts. It's huge. It's huge. It's a huge factory. But yeah, I want to thank Dark Sky Patreons and channel members for their support to the channel. I can't do it without you guys. You've been great help. If you love our content and you want to support the channel, and consider becoming a member. You'll get access to exclusive videos, special badges to show off in the comments and in live chat. And you want to help us create even more amazing content, smash that join button. Come join the community. We'd really love to have you. I think don't forget to also smash that subscribe button and hit that like if you're also enjoying the content as well. That really helps me a lot. Helps other people to find this video as well, and it lets me know that you're also enjoying the game and everything. I will hope to see you on the next one. You take care now, and bye-bye.